Hello and welcome to your topic of simulation. We're using NetLogo for this. Again, another piece of freeware. It is an extension of the MSW Logo software previously used. With this software, we are going to create a simulation. So a simulation is when a computer recreates or represents a real-life situation, and then that enables the computer to maybe predict what could happen if this real-life situation plays out. So the simulation we're going to create is a situation where we have a field and we have some rabbits in it, and those rabbits eat the grass, and we're going to look at the relationship between the amount of sunlight the grass receives, therefore allowing it to grow, and the rabbits consuming the grass. So you are going to create all of these bars. So these bars don't exist yet, and it's broken. Each simulation is broken up into a setup, so that sets the scenario up. All these multicolored triangles are actually rabbits, believe it or not, and the green patches, because they're referred to as patches in NetLogo, are the grass. Now if I press go, what this simulation probably looks like to you is a bunch of whizzy triangles jumping around with brown and green on it, which is pretty much what it is. If I just slow it down a wee bit to about here, and let me explain what is happening. We have programmed these triangles that when they come into contact with the colour green, or shall we say grass, the rabbit is to eat the grass and the grass disappears, and the rabbit gains an energy of 5. But every time it moves, it loses an energy of 1. So if it gets to a point where there's sort of 5 across, I'm not sure on these numbers, but this is roughly the idea. If it moves across a patch of brown where it doesn't come into any contact with green, so i.e. it goes from an energy bar of 5 to 0, then the rabbit dies. But obviously the grass is regrowing at a rate, and as we can see, this simulation shows that the rabbit's population, although it fluctuates, is pretty stable and equal because the grass level is pretty stable. Now if I increase the amount of sunlight that this field is receiving, the sunlight increases the amount of grass there is. In fact, if I just speed things up, then we can see what's happening a bit quicker. Then you can see the number of rabbits increases, like so. And the green patches fluctuates quite rapidly. But we can see the minute the sunlight increases, there is a spike in rabbit population. Then if we decrease the sunlight, ooh. So boys, this is the ecosystem, this is the world we live in. If we don't take care of the little things, then we're in trouble. Now obviously, because the rabbit population plummets, again, the ecosystem is able to stabilize itself, but the number of rabbits diminishes greatly. And then, if we put the sunlight to 0, alas, the rabbits perish. Now, however much sunlight we bring back, the rabbits never return. Sad. So we are going to create this simulation so that you can get a better idea of what a simulation is and how computers can be useful in predicting real-life future events.